Alrighty, guys. So tonight we have special guest, Emerald Jennifer Herrin, and she is a single mommy of two. She started last January. Yeah, it was last January. And she earned her double Ruby bonus. So she earned $1,000 double Ruby bonus, and then she earned $1,000 Emerald bonus. And now she is just coming back from the cruise and on fire as normal. I don't think she's ever had a slow month. She is my top enroller for loyals and distributors each month. So yeah, I'm going to turn it over to her and let her share a little bit of her story, kind of how she got started and all. And then I'm going to ask her some questions, and she's going to have to share her secrets with us with how she gets all of her loyals and distributors. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Jen.
Okay, great. So you want me to say how I got started?
Yeah, just a little bit about how you got started, like why and stuff like that.
Okay, well, hi guys. It's so nice to have you guys all on here. I am Jennifer Herrin. I've got two kids. I'm a single mom, and I had my youngest son, in 2014, and I had an at-home job. It was nice. And then he got sick a lot. My son got bronchiolitis a lot, and I needed something. Brittany had approached me with this opportunity. I was like, whatever. And so we really didn't talk that much. And it took me, Brittany, like 8 months. And I watched Brittany. I kept watching her. And she went on the cruise last year. And I was like, this is somebody that I want to learn something from. And so we went on vacation. Me and my mom and my kids went on vacation to New Mexico, and I got a call on my son's first birthday, and they said that they were going to have to let me go because I wasn't reliable, because I couldn't keep a job because my son would be in the hospital for like a week at a time. So I got back, and I didn't tell my mom while we were on vacation, but I got back and I talked to her and I said, listen, this is what just happened. I didn't have any money. You know, as a single mom, income taxes come around, and that's when you need money. And so I said, Mom, can I borrow $100? I'm going to take this chance and I'm going to join this business. And she lent me the $100, and she's like, okay, Jen, okay. So she lent me the money, and I, literally my face is so red right now. I started working the business. And I earned my $1,000 Ruby bonus. I hit Ruby in 1 month because I knew I had to do it for my son, my kids. I had no money, no nothing, and I had to do it. And so I worked my butt off, and I did it. And that's how I joined this business. And it's been so incredible because I can stay home with both of them. I can work from the hospital when he's had surgeries or do anything. And that's why it's so important for me to reach out to everybody else and tell them how awesome this business is, because anybody can do it. I mean, this is amazing. It's so cool. And that's how I got started. And I'm not ever going to look back because I get to stay home with them. I hate answering to people. I hate it. And I love the fact that we can change people's lives. So it's amazing. Hush. Hush. So yeah. Oh, hold on.
And the great part about this business is we can do it with our kids crying, sitting there at our feet.
Absolutely. Come here. So yeah, so that is exactly why I started. That's how I started. And I earned my bonus. And I did get lazy for a couple months. And Brittany can tell you that. I was like, I don't have to work. I didn't reach out to anybody until I would kill Brittany because I didn't reach out to anybody until maybe the 20th, 22nd of each month, and I would bust ass. And then she's like, why do you do this to me? And then I realized, I was like, oh my God, why am I doing this to myself? I can be like, when you actually work the business, like from the get-go, oh my gosh, it's so easy and it's awesome because people love the products. I love the products. And yeah, it's great. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so you definitely, I think it was after you hit Ruby, you kind of got just kind of complacent. Like you were okay with where you were. I don't think you were looking to the future very much, because you had just gotten your bonus and
Exactly.
you got
comfortable.
yeah, exactly. You just got comfortable. And I mean, and finally I was just like, okay, Jen, what is going on? And she would wait till the 20th of every month. And then she would start working, and it was just crazy. And I'm like, if you would do this all month, you could promote like crazy. Like your check could like multiply like 3 and 4 and 5 times.
Yes.
It was just crazy. So, okay. So tell us a little bit about a day in the life of you. Like, what do you do to work your business as a stay-at-home mom with 2 kids and 1 kid at home with you?
So, yes, of course, I do stay at home with both of my boys. Brayden goes to school. He's 7. Hensley is fixing to be 2. So I get up and, okay. I literally stay on my phone. And you guys, that's why I love this business, because I was already on my phone from the beginning. And to know that I could, like, I was posting on Facebook all this crap every day. And I was like, wait a second. I can make money and post and chat with people. So I wake up in the morning and I automatically check my phone. And then I get Brayden on the bus. And as I'm getting him on the bus, I'm literally chatting with people who want these products, because they'll message you overnight. I get going and I get him on the bus at 7. Hensley's still asleep, or even if he wakes up, I'm still working. I'm still working my business no matter what. Fixing breakfast, still working my business. Chat with all my team in the morning. Chat with Brittany. Listen, the most important thing is as soon as I wake up, I post something positive. Because people are waking up and they don't want no negatively. Oh my God, I didn't sleep good. Nobody cares about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody cares that you didn't sleep good, but they want to know, man, she slept good? Huh, that's awesome. I'm so glad she's so freaking happy. But I continuously post all day long, anything about the product, short and sweet, and I follow up with that. Listen, I don't do the follow-up Fridays. I do the follow-up every day, like I do, just because there's lots of different people, and I continuously sit here and work from my phone. I went to literacy night tonight, and I got a customer while I was sitting there helping my son build a little project. So that's my day. And then I chat with people, because nobody knows about this business. And if you don't ask, they're not going to know, like, at all, period. It's like you tell your kids, hey, if you want something, ask me. You know what I mean? And if you don't ask, you're not going to get anywhere. So that's my day.
That's awesome. I love how you incorporate it into your daily schedule. Like, no matter what you're doing, whether it's, getting the kids on the bus, or if like Hensley's still sleeping or whatever, you can incorporate working your business into those things. And I love also, tell us a little bit of, I have a huge fear, and I'm sure other people do too. I'm so nervous about doing videos. Like, I am so super nervous about doing like live videos. Heaven forbid if I get on like a video with somebody and they see me screw up, okay? Like, everybody thinks that I'm perfect, right?
That is so funny.
How do you do them all the time? Every time, and even Steven says, you tell people to get out of their comfort zone all the time, yet here you are and you won't even do a live video. And I'm like, so tell me a little bit about your live videos and how you do those.
So first of all, I'm not conceited, but I love to look at myself. So literally the whole time we're on this video and you're asking me these questions, I'm like, oh my God, I'm smiling really big and it looks great. Like, but you notice, listen, people, this business is all about, life is all about being personal with everybody. Everybody. And if you're not, oh my gosh, look over there. Do you see that? Go get it. Hurry, go get that. Hurry, go, go get her. I wish it was daylight. I'd sick his ass outside. He'd stick a rock up his nose. No, listen. Okay, so people are nosy. Everybody is nosy. They want to know what's going on in your life. I love videos. I love being myself. And I think people relate to it. Whether you are shy or whatever, it's an excuse. And this business, everybody talks to me about, they hate excuses. So why am I myself going to make an excuse as why I can't do something? That's just going to mean it's an open door for me to accept somebody else's excuse when they say, I don't want these products. And I'm not going to do that because everybody wants them and they need them. So I throw out all excuses and I'm like, okay, well, I don't care if I look like crap. I mean, I care. I don't like to say I don't care, but if I look a certain, nope, don't do that. If I look a certain way, it doesn't matter. But everybody wants to hear what people have to say. And live videos are amazing because they can interact with your life and they're seeing it, because it's kind of like, you know, those women who look one way when they post a picture and then you see them in person, you're like, oh my God, you are so, you know. So when you have a live video, it's more personal because they can see, okay, I see that you're working your business and look, you've got a kid on your lap. You saw the bloody nose. I got blood all over the house. I forget what's going on. I mean, my best advice to people is, oh my God. My best advice to people is just do it. It's like Michael Jordan, right? Just do it. See, I didn't even get paid for that, y'all.
You're ridiculous.
Stick a boob in his mouth.
Okay, so what do you think, whenever you first got started, you got started like right off the bat. You did not wait. Like most people, they wait. Like they have to kind of like get their feet wet first before they really like dive into the business. What do you think did it for you? Like, why did you just jump in full force and just like sprint the whole way?
So, okay, I joined for a reason. And that's why we talk about your why is so strong, because it is. And I needed money. I needed money for my kids. I had no money. I had, like, you know what I mean? And so I knew, he's like throwing a fit. I knew I had to do it. I had to. And it's, you have to. If you need money, you need a job. And that's why I get so mad when people say that, because I'm like, I am offering you a great opportunity because you can make money from this. And that's what I knew. I knew I had to do that. It wasn't about, yeah, we changed lives, but you know what? At the beginning, I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what changing lives, you know what I mean? But I knew that there was an opportunity that you had given me because I saw what you had done. And that's why I like people. That's why I feel that it's so important to tell your story, do a live video, post every day, because you're telling your life story. And why would anybody want to join your team if you're just posting about some food every day or something negative? Like, nobody wants that. But I joined for my kids and I got off running because I needed that money. I needed it. And I had to stay home. I had to. I can't keep a job because I would get it and I would lose it because I can't go to work if you're in the, you know what I mean? If your kid's sick in the hospital. So when your why is strong enough, you're going to get your ass and go. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But my biggest regret was the fact that I wish I would have done a lot. I wish I would have not been like this and went, whoa, you know what I mean? Like after the second month.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all a learning process. So with that being said, what do you think was your biggest, I hear my kids crying downstairs now. What do you think like your biggest training or like learning tool was? Like, what do you think helped you in the beginning to have the knowledge or the confidence, or, you know, like, where did you get all of your information? I know that like I have a Google Doc that I send now, and we tried like a Facebook group at one time. Like, what do you think is the best, what helped you the best whenever you started for training purposes? Have you stumped?
Yeah, because I don't know. I didn't have that new distributor document that you did. Did I? Okay, I was like, I don't know. You tell me. You need to answer this question for me. Hold on. Oh, sorry. I don't know. I don't want the guinea pig out of the damn cage.
Oh my God.
Oh, did I freeze? Oh my God.
Yeah, okay, now you're good.
Hold on real quick. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, please. Don't let the guinea pig out of the cage. So yeah, whenever Jennifer first started, I'll go ahead and talk a little bit. When she first started, we didn't have like a Google Doc. We didn't have, I believe we had like a couple of videos that I would tag her in like the Diva group. Did I tag you in a bunch of stuff in the Diva group in the beginning? I think I tagged you in a bunch of stuff, and I think I just kind of was like, you need to go to YouTube and you need to just search. It works.
Honestly, I think it was me talking with you every single day. I don't think it was I literally think that you gave me, I think you had those other documents, right? The messaging to potentials and stuff.
Yeah, I had those.
Oh, shit. Oh, I mean, shoot. Oh my God. Sorry. I don't mean it, guys. No, but yeah, I really, I can't tell you the answer to that. I don't know. I really don't know. But I think it was literally that I knew that I could come to my upline and I could ask questions, and I knew that you were there to help me. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. And I think that's really important for anybody that's new to, take from this. Jennifer, from day one, I mean, when I know that a distributor, if I personally enrolled you, I know that you're working because you're coming to me every day, not just in the chat. You're coming to me every day asking a question. And I go to my upline, I go to Amy and Jesse every single day for everything. Even to this day, I ask them like, okay, I signed a loyal. This is the situation. Should I place here? Should I place here? What do you think? And I ask their suggestions. Or I still don't know. I've been in it for over 2 years and I still don't know all of the details on all of the products. Yeah. So I have to ask them stuff like that. And I do know that you came to me like every day with a different question. And yeah, I mean, you just took off running. Like, you didn't have any excuses. And I gave you the tools to find the answers, and you like just kind of dug in there and just started doing it and kind of learned as you go. Yeah. So that's awesome. I think that's a great quality in somebody, whenever you can just kind of like give them stuff and say like, okay, this is what you need to do. Now go do it. You know what I'm saying? Or like, this is where you find that answer, go find it. That's how you learn the best. And I think that's a great quality that you have. Okay, so how do you feel? I know whenever you first started that I brought you to a One Team One Mission down in San Antonio. We took a 2-hour drive. She had never met me before in person. She signed up the day before, and we took a road trip. And poor thing, I think I scared her with my driving or something, because she was like in the back with the GPS telling me,
I got your back. I got your back.
Yeah, like it was crazy. And we had like 5 or 6 girls in the car with us. We just took off.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then you just got back from the cruise. How do you feel about events?
You know what? That's so funny that you just said that. That's the answer to your question that you asked me a second ago. What was it that I used? What was the tools? That was exactly what I used. So some of you guys are new. A One Team One Mission. They put on, what is it, Brittany? Like, can you explain what a One Team One Mission is to them?
Yeah, so a One Team One Mission, you have to be triple diamond or above to host them, and they happen all over the United States, all over the world, actually. Sorry, guys. Anyway, it's basically like a big wrap party. They present the party pad just like you would do at a wrap party, and then normally at the end of it, they'll do like some sort of training. But like in the party pad, like while they're presenting it, they talk about a couple of products. They talk about the business opportunity. It's great if you have a potential that's on the fence, a potential loyal or distributor that's on the fence, and you have one that's within driving distance, go to them. I mean, obviously, people that are hosting these got to their rank by knowing something. So go to them, because they're great to benefit from. They help fill your cup. They're very inspiring. And yes, that's what I took you to, Jen.
Yes. And that's what I went to, because when you first start with this business, all you think is, oh, what a bunch of bull crap. You really do. And you're like, what is this I got into? Is this really going to work? I can't get a customer. What's going to happen? So I've never went in with that mindset, because I went to this One Team One Mission, and it literally, I was like, this is amazing. Look at these people. They did this. I saw a vision, and yeah, You guys have got to go to one. If you ever have a chance, I don't know where you are, even if you have to drive 3 to 4 hours, you've got to go to one. The momentum, I can't think of the words. It was just so, I think that's what led me to go to Ruby in literally a month, because you saw the vision. And when you see the vision in somebody else and you see what they're doing, how does he turn his volume up? That is, that is exactly what it was. But I love the One Team, One Mission. And it was amazing. There's so many stories because I remember this lady, she was a nurse and she was an RN, and she was like, listen, I started this business and I didn't think I was going to be able to do it because she was working all hours, and she did it. And I think she retired herself. I mean, stop.
Do you remember her name? I don't remember.
No, she was like a Chinese looking lady from California, I think.
I don't know.
I don't remember her name.
I remember the ambassador was Rachel.
Yeah. I don't remember, but remember she and her husband packed up. They were living on food stamps. They packed up and moved to Colorado. They didn't have anything, and they built this church to help people.
He was a preacher. Yeah. That's Rachel Williamson. She's an ambassador.
I need to write her name down. That was it. But it was like they had nothing as a family. What'd you say, Rachel Williamson?
Uh-huh.
And to hear their story about how they made it. They did it. It was so empowering. It was so awesome to hear that. And yeah, it was great. Like that did it. I mean, because you don't know what you're coming into, and that's why it's so important when we post these videos and you see these other people and what they're doing. We're not just telling you guys this just to make you work or anything. We're doing this to bring up your spirit, to make you want you know what I mean? Make your why even stronger and to get you someplace. But
yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I completely agree. I think getting to One Team, One Missions are very, very important. And, with conference coming up in February, I know that it's a big expense, but if you can break it out and do it, they still have conference tickets. It's a game changer. I know conference changed me. I went in as a distributor and came out on fire, and I mean, just getting to these events. And if you can't get to conference, your next best thing is to get to One Team, One Mission. And then after conference, they'll probably announce like the It Works U's. And for anybody that's local, they normally have one in Dallas. Ashley Sinclair will host it. And like you have to get to those. Those are amazing. Okay, so I know about inspiration and all that because you're like on fire and giddy, and I'm just like excited just listening to you. Tell me, I'm never gonna go to sleep tonight until I drug myself with cough medicine because I can't breathe. How are you getting your distributors? Are you reaching out to people? Are people coming to you? How are you finding new people? Tell me a little bit about how you're getting your distributors.
So far this month, I just signed my 5th one, and she is on here tonight, Tiffany. And I have literally, where are their names? I'm like, let me look at their names. Okay. So all 5 of them, I've actually been talking to them for a few months. I reached out to them because they have seen what I posted. I mean, it's posting is so important. And people watch everything that you do, and I can't stress enough about posting because it's so important. But Tiffany, I've been talking to her since about 6 months ago, and I just keep on them. I'm like, listen, you need some money. That's okay. I'm like, listen, you need some money. I've got something for you. Like, you see what I'm doing. I'm not just, and I think that's the main part of it, is that they want to see you. I don't want to join with somebody who's just, you know what I mean? I want to see that they're actually doing something with the business. And the other girls, I reach out to them. I liked that post. Most of these that I've been talking to, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. There's a post where it says, listen, you want to get paid to wear some cute clothes, work from your phone and everything? I got like 25 hits off of that, you guys. And that was like, 3 months ago? And it's all in the follow-up also, because if you don't do it, somebody's going to get that person on their team and you're not going to. So, but I think that is why, I mean, I can't tell you why I get them, but I can tell you what I think, you know, I mean, I think it's because they see my drive and my ambition and they know I'm not going to go anywhere with this business. I mean, they know I'm going somewhere in this business. I'm not going to leave the business. And so, yeah, and literally just don't give up on people because you never know. You know, I mean, it might not be their time to join right then, but you know what? As long as you still stay consistent with them and you're still reaching out to them and you're on them, you know, it's not bugging somebody because you know everybody needs, oh shoot, sorry, because you know everybody needs this. So yeah, there's that answer.
Yeah, I like to think of follow-up if I'm not bugging them. Like a lot of people think, oh, well, you're just bothering them if they're not replying or if they're whatever. And I'm like, no, because they showed interest in it. So I'm not bugging them. I'm just holding them accountable for what I know that they want and need. Like, and
Exactly.
you're right. The last person that follows up with them is going to, and that goes for loyals or distributors, that's going to be who they sign up with. I mean, unless they have like a personal connection with that other person, then I mean, it's going to be the last person that they talk to.
You never know. I mean, I hope your next question is how I get my loyals.
Yes. How do you get, Jennifer signs like almost 20 loyals a month. Like she's insane. She does not miss out on a fast start. And a lot of her distributors, I mean, let's face it, most distributors, they do take a little while to get started and to get their loyals. So, I mean, Jennifer makes sure that they're fast started like immediately. So she does not miss a fast start either. So go ahead and share with us what is your tips? Because I need them. Hello.
So once again, I'm going to emphasize on posting. We've got a 3-3 rule for a reason, people. Like it irritates me because I'm like, don't ever come to me and say you ain't getting no business because you ain't posting. Okay, so I think I told Emily Kelly, right, Emily? I said, I do like I shouldn't have said, I said the 666 rule, but I was like, ooh, maybe 777, you know, like,
yeah.
Because I was like, I post consistently, and it's not all this jibber jabber. It's like, you know, if you look at them, it's personal. It's everything. It's product, but it's giving them a little taste. So posting is so important because somebody might not see it. You might post 3 times a day, but they only see it maybe once. And so when I post 7 times a day, it's going in their head. I'm getting in their head. I'm telling them what they want. I'm giving them all the different things that they need. Oh, I hope he doesn't throw that at the screen. Oh, I know. You should have went to bed when I told you to. So posting is the main thing. And as soon as they like on your photo or anything, I am on there. I'm 1 second. I'm like, oh my God, thanks for liking on that photo. Like, have you heard of It Works and our amazing products? What is that? Or someone will say, yeah, blah, 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 or whatever. But I'm talking to them. And you don't word vomit. You don't do any of that. I used to do that a whole bunch. And I try to tell my mom this too. I'm like, man, don't give them any more information than what they asked. They didn't ask the price. Don't tell it to them yet. But sometimes you get excited. I get excited. And I'm like, oh my God, they're fixing it. You know what I mean? But don't do that.
It is very, very, very easy because I did that as well. It's very, very easy to word vomit because you're so excited about the products and you want to tell them everything. Like you want to tell them that the wraps, Tighten, Tone, and Firm, they get rid of cellulite, they get rid of stretch marks. Like they do all this amazing stuff, but yet like they just wanted to know, hey, is it going to help me get rid of my flabby skin? You know what I'm saying? Like if they don't ask it, and I know Pam Souter said that once before at, I think it was It Works You. She said, you know, don't answer any questions that are not asked. Like just don't answer them. You know, if they didn't ask them, then don't answer it.
Yeah, exactly. And
I love that you're breastfeeding while we're doing this live video.
At least
it's going to be 45 still on the booth. Go ahead. Sorry.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So that the posting, And listen, so back in August, that's when I really kind of started. When that diamond bonus winner came around, I was like, "Ooh, I'm getting there." But I don't remember who it was who posted that cleanse message. Remember, she was like, "Man, she got like 15." I think it said literally. I'm not over. I think it said like she got like 60 loyals or something, right, Brittany?
Yeah, it was crazy. It's in the diva group. I don't remember.
Yeah. So it was that, and it was about that cleanse. And so I sent that out literally in 15 days. I sent it out to 2,500 friends on my friends list. Oh, okay. While I'm saying that, listen, your business isn't going to go anywhere if you've only got 300 people on your friends list. Like, this is how I get, okay. Oh, hold on. There's the main thing. So how I get the loyal, sorry guys, I do this a lot. I add people constantly daily. I don't cold message. Do not cold message. That's not what this business is about. But because I add people daily and I'm posting more than what I should be, what I like to do, they reach out to me because these are new people on your Facebook and most of them have never heard of It Works. So they're like, whoa, what is this that's coming across my screen with this hair? Her hair's growing? You can tighten, tone, and you can do a cleanse and not poop a lot. Like, what? You know what I mean? And so it gets people intrigued, and they're like, "Whoa!" So literally, all of my loyals are coming from new people that I'm talking to, that I just friended, and it usually takes them about 2 days of being my friend, and they're like, "Okay, what's really going on over here?" And they're like, "I gotta have." So that's why it's so important to friend new people. And you don't have to know them at all. Listen, I don't know anybody anymore on my Facebook. But they see me in public and they're like, "Hey, I know you know my son." You know what I mean? So that is my most important thing, that is how I've been getting a lot of loyals lately, is being consistent with posting, adding new people. But that cleanse message that I was talking about, yes, I sent that to everybody, and it was amazing because a lot of people got back to me because they might not have heard It Works, and we can post that. I'll post it again, like in the Dream Chasers when we get done or something. But I just changed it around from month to month, and maybe the hair, skin, and nails or the greens, because everybody needs the greens. So that's how I get my loyals. I mean, seriously, add new people every day and be so consistent with posting that you're almost pissing them off, but they're loving it. You know what I mean? Like, they're loving it.
Clarify that. So I know that you post a lot, but you do not post. Yes, you post a lot of It Works posts, but they're not spammy. They are like the live videos. You're doing a live video of you drinking your greens or making your greens while you're cooking breakfast or whatever it is. And they are of you using the products. It's not just a copy and paste post that you saw your leader post. Facebook is really cracking down on the copy and paste thing. Like, whenever, I don't care if you copy my stuff or anybody else's stuff, but just be careful. Like, change it up a little bit and make it to where it fits you, because it'll start, like, your likes and comments will start going down because it won't show up on as many people's news feeds as it was originally or whatever. But tell me a little bit about, like, do you have a certain, like, way that you post, or like, tell me a little bit about how you post.
Okay, so when I wake up in the morning, it is going to be a positive thing, something to get people off on the right foot. Like I said, there's so much negativity, like, you don't want to. So it's something positive. Maybe I Googled a quote, like positive quotes or something catchy, something cool. And I'll either do like a greens post, because I drink my greens in the morning at 6:30. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm already uppity as it is. And my greens, I love them. They make me feel so amazing. And so I drink my greens in the morning. So I'll post something about that but I'm going to post it, but at the same time, I'm going to tell people what it's doing for me, why I like it, what it's doing, I'm not going to write a paragraph, but I'm going to let them know. And I love emojis. I think it brings out my attitude and whatnot. I hate just writing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, they just wrote a paragraph. Like, God, they sound so boring. Like, it looks so boring.
Well, emojis add emotion to your post. Otherwise, it is just black and white. It is just script.
Yes, absolutely. And so I'll do that. And lately I've just been posting like the system, like a picture of like the system that says like half off and like some hearts. That's it. Just put it there. And then maybe I used to do an inspirational post. But I do that. Okay. So where did I read that? When people get up in the morning, they don't want to read a big long paragraph. So you kind of want to save things like that for the evening when they have time to sit down and actually look at it, because if they're seeing that on their post during the day while they're at work on their 9 to 5, that sucks. They don't want to read it all. So they want something quick, easy, and simple to look at. So I'll do like the greens, and then I'll do like the cleanse or like a picture before and after. And it's like, hey, listen, or I'll do mine. I lost 9 pounds on the cleanse. I'll show my results. Be like, hey, or something about the fat fighters. And then in the afternoon, something personal, what I mean? Always throw something personal in there with it. But I save the major longer things until the evening. I've got to put my phone down. Sorry. Look, I can't. I'm all like looking at it. It's killing me. It's really killing me. But yeah, and so that's what I do. And then let me look. Let me look at it real quick, because I'm like, what do I post? Something about like the hair, skin, and nails. Okay, so my main thing is that when I just get through talking to somebody who's interested in a certain product, I know that they're still going to be looking at my page. So if I just got through talking to somebody about some hair, skin, and nails, I'm going to go and I'm going to post something about the hair, skin, and nails, so that then it catches their eye. And if I've been talking to like maybe 5 different people that were interested in like the cleanse, I'm going to do like a cleanse post in the morning, afternoon, and at night, so that then it's still running through their mind. Or even when you're fixing to follow up with somebody, post something like that. It's all about getting into their minds and letting them see what they really need. You know what I mean? What they really need, because most people want you to tell them what they need. I mean, most people don't know. So
yeah, that's a great tip. Never thought of it that way. That's an amazing tip, because whenever you are messaging somebody and you're talking about it, if they're like contemplating it, okay, so first off, yeah, you're getting in their head by talking to them, because if they're contemplating it and then they see the picture, then yeah, they're more likely to go ahead and buy it. But on the flip side of that, the way that the Facebook algorithm works is whenever like messaging somebody, talking to people through Messenger also works in your favor towards their algorithm. So if you're sending messages about something and talking to these people and then you post about it, you're in their algorithm, so your posts are showing up on their news feed. So that's awesome. I didn't
exactly. Hence the cleanse message. Like I was saying, if I'm sending everybody the cleanse message, then I'm going to be posting. You know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes when I message people, I like pictures. You don't know what these products are, but I like the pictures. So if I'm doing like the greens, if I'm posting if I'm sending messages about the greens, like, hey, would you like to be I don't say product tester. Would you be down to try our greens, blah, 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 whatever. And then, that picture that has it where it's the greens and it says non-GMO, non-vegan, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'll send that below it. And so they've got a picture to go with it, so that then whenever I'm posting about it, okay, that picture is going to register in their mind along with that, So yeah, like you said.
That's awesome. I never even thought of that. So that's really all the questions that I have. Does anybody, and you guys can unmute yourself, does anybody else have a question that they want to ask Jen before we get off of here?
They're like, no.
Shannon does. You can unmute yourself, Shannon.
Okay. If you don't say product tester, what do you say? Because I use that a lot. I mean, I've gotten a lot of loyal customers like that in the beginning, but it's kind of slowing down with the product testers, messaging them like they were interested before, but they stop messaging you, or they say, oh, we're going to start next check, and then you hit them back and they ignore you,
Yes. Okay. So I'm looking. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. So what it is really? Okay. Okay. So the cleanse message, and like I said, I changed this around to the hair, skin, and nails, or to the greens. hey, I used to say, hey, girl, and then a few times I sent it to a guy on accident, and I was like, ugh, crap. So I just say, hey, and maybe I'll do like, you know, the little girl that has brown hair, like waving. Hey, would you be down to see, this does say, would you be down to product test our new It Works cleanse? It's only 2 days and it's aloe based, so super gentle on your system. You'd get my wholesale pricing since I'm building my client portfolio, so only $36. Now, see, it does say, but I guess I don't want you to think that I'm saying don't say product. You know what I mean? I do say that. That's exactly what I send out to people. So you're doing everything right. I mean, you know, I mean, I wouldn't change it around. You know, I mean, if that's what's working, just do it. But but you always know to always end with a question, because, you know, you want them to answer back to you. So that's why I like that. You'd get my wholesale pricings, and then they know the price. Listen, maybe this is off topic, but I used to hate when people would come back and they'd be like, so I got to pay for this? And I'm like, well, it says it. So that's why it's good. I like that whole message. It shows that there's a price. It shows that you're testing the product, but you have to pay for it, you know? So I think even saying that's perfect, you know? Just saying, would you like to product test this? It's still good.
Yeah, another way that you can say it, Annie, is like if you don't want to talk about like being a product tester or whatever, you can talk about a 90-day challenge, or like with the wraps, you can say a 12-week wrap challenge, something like that. And that is just them signing up as a loyal customer.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, you know, that's just one way to kind of change the wording around or whatever. Somebody, let's see, Ashley. She said, you started to talk about your process of adding friends. Can you go into detail about it?
Absolutely. Okay. So I love adding new people. I used to, so you know on your Facebook when, let me share my secrets real quick. So, you know when like the ads for like J.C. Penney's or an inflatable house or something pops up and they've got like 3,000 friends underneath that's liked that. So I go in there and I look at who's liked that, and I'll go in, but when I add anybody, I go to their Facebook first. Most important thing is don't add anybody who is friends with somebody on your team. I don't really like to add people that are part of Unique or Plexus. Why waste your time? Don't do that. But I go to places like that and I add friends from there. Make sure that they're not a distributor, because some people there's no clue that they're a distributor, but then you can look at their pictures and see it, and I'll add them. Also, I have customers that I know love our products, and so I go in and add their friends because I know they're talking to their friends about the products, and then I add their friends. And I don't add guys. I don't add guys anymore at all. I can deal with the guys that are on my page because I've known them, but I don't need to talk to new men because they want something in return to buy the products, and I'm like, this ain't that business. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that. But what was I going to say? There was something else I was going to tell you. That is how I add people. Like I said, go to those certain places, go to those certain sites, or like they had something for this like photography. Photographers have so many likes on their page, and that's how I add the people. So I don't know if this is the right thing to say, but I'm not judgmental when I see somebody's picture, but I guess you can tell the difference between somebody who's like homeless and somebody who's, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
you gotta have your own. We're not supposed to judge, but you've got to use your judgment to judge. No, but
it's the truth. You don't want to add somebody that
ain't gonna do it.
Exactly. I mean, you just have to be honest with yourself. Like, does this look, no. When you look at somebody, you can't always tell, but you can use your best judgment and say, like, does this look like a person that would be interested in my product? Not, is she fat? Not,
absolutely
rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, not necessarily that, but whenever you look at somebody their profile picture, and if you click on their profile picture and then just swipe through like the past 5 profile pictures, if it's like trash and like no,
Yeah.
like if it's drama on their page, I don't have time for that, and you don't have time for that business. Like that's just going to consume your. So yeah, I totally get what you're saying with that.
So another thing that I think me and Brittany differ from is the fact that she's like, Jennifer, I blocked that person right away, and I still continue because I'm like, okay, and most of the time they end up becoming a customer. Like you can't get down.
I don't give them a second chance though. I just block them and move on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you know what? We talked about once before going to groups. God, I found that so hard because I was like, crap, I can't think of anything I'm interested in. Like, but single mom groups, no, man, some people are crazy. I'm a single mom, but I'm not that crazy. Like,
I found that like a lot of mom groups like that, they just want to like hate on their baby daddy.
Yes.
No, where is that going to get you? You know, like go bitch to your girlfriend about that. You know, put that all out on Facebook.
Exactly. So yeah, that's how I add friends. And what was I gonna say? And like I said, don't cold message, but they are gonna see what you're posting, and they're gonna come to you. They will. Especially that $23 weight loss challenge. People are like, what? Some people don't believe it, and I'm like, oh, another thing. Listen, if any of you have some fat fighters, man, do the demo. I don't care if you see your face or not. Do the demo on live video. And the demo is crush up those fat fighters, get you a glass of water, put you some oil in it. I use olive oil because I ain't got no vegetable oil in here, although I did just buy some. But put it at the top, crush it up, do that video of where it's facing at it, and you see how it works. Because people want to see how the products work. And I love that. I think I saw Ashley Fowler do that. And that's why I was like, hey, I got to do that. So,
yeah, that is a great video that you can do, and you can show them live what it actually does. That is great.
Along with sorry, not to get off topic, but along with I use the cleanser. I love the cleanser. I love the exfoliating peel. And people want to get, like I said, it's all about being personal, and they want to see that, you know? So yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, I love how you do the cleanser or the exfoliating peel and the cleanser live videos while your kids are taking a bath and she's at the sink doing her face. It's hilarious. It's comical. There you go.
They all love laughing at me.
Hey, somebody's got to. I'm just kidding. Shannon, did you have a question for her? Let me see. There you go. I can't hear you. Nope. Okay, write it in the chat. Can you write it in the chat real fast? All right. Does anybody else have any questions? I know Jennifer's like dying to get back to her phone.
Man, I'm looking at it right.
I had to literally I had to fuss at her on the cruise, and I still couldn't get her ass down to do anything. I was like, Jennifer, you were on a freaking cruise that you won. Like, come socialize, come have fun with us. Put your damn phone up. You can go back home and go back to work. Like, there is a time and a place, and it is okay sometimes to take a break. Like, that's why we work so hard when we do.
Man, you know what I told her? I said, I got to work my business. I did. It's exciting. I love it. I mean, it becomes a part of your life. It's the opportunity is amazing, you guys, and everybody has it. Everybody has the same opportunity, and everybody can reach those same goals, no matter what. So, God, he's got teeth.
Oh God. So Shannon says, do you just friend on Facebook or do you use Instagram? Go ahead.
I don't know how to use Instagram at all.
I keep telling her she's going to run out of this market, like her market on Facebook. She's going to eventually get to 5,000 friends, and then she's not going to be able to add more. So she's got to have something else to rely on. I'm not saying that she has to go full bore on it right now, but you want to have a backup plan, because whenever that backup plan, whenever your plan A runs out, you want to have that plan B already going. You don't want to say like, oh shit, and now I'm going to have, a couple of slow months, because I have to build that up, because your Instagram is strictly cold market. You do not know these people at all, most of the time anyway. And it's a lot harder to get more personal on Instagram. I don't know what it is, but Facebook is very personal. And so it's hard to build those relationships up. So you have to work at it for a couple of months. So that's, I keep fussing at her. So anyway.
It's funny that you said that, because you said I've got to do it when I run out. And I remember, I think it was like August 18th, when I literally messaged the 2,500 people I had at the time on my Facebook. And I was like, Brittany, what do I do? Like, what am I going to do? Like, what do I say? Because if I just messaged all them people, I can't go back and follow. Yeah, I'm not follow up, but I can't go back and be like, hey, the ones who hadn't messaged.
That's exactly what you asked me. You said, I've already messaged all of my friends. Yeah. What do I do? Go back and message them about hair, skin, nails? I'm like, no, you need to start on Instagram.
Exactly. And I don't remember what happened after that. But I think I got so many follow-ups that I literally stopped messaging lots of people. Maybe I shouldn't say this. I'm like, I stopped messaging people for like 20 days because I had so many follow-ups every single day from the cleanse message that's how I was getting my leads, because I was signing so many people that there was a day that I forgot. I thought I signed this lady up, and she's like, where's my product? And I never did. And I was like I was staying up because I wanted that I didn't get the $10,000 bonus, but I'm boxed in, you know what I'm saying? But I worked my butt off to get up there, and I'm so proud of myself. But sometimes, I did. We all make mistakes, but
You forgot to put somebody in the computer.
I did. I don't know how that happened.
That's funny.
Oh, because I had to call it in, and it was like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's pain. Okay, so somebody asked, how do you do online parties?
When Brittany tells me we're going to have one, I do it.
Yes. If I have an online party, like if me and Amy do an online party, or anybody does an online party, invite your potentials. That I'm doing this to help you guys. Like, obviously I'm benefiting from it too. Like, I'm inviting my potentials as well, but like, I'm doing it and hosting it for you. Like, I'm doing all of the legwork for you. All you have to do is tune in if you can. It's great if you can. If you can't every once in a while and you have something else to do, then that's fine. But, tune into the party, throw your 2 cents in, tell people, share your experience with the products and share your excitement about the opportunity, and then follow up with these people after the party. Like, we do all of the posting, all of the answering questions, everything. All you have to do is invite your potentials. So if you're not taking advantage of it, then I don't even know how else to help you.
So, Brittany, was that Tiffany who asked that? Yes, it was. Okay, so she's, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're new, and I'm like,
she is, and that's why I was like, hold on real quick.
Sorry.
No, because she asked me about that earlier, and I said Brittany would be the best person to talk to about that, because I guess somebody had approached her about it. I mean, she just joined today, and somebody approached her, and I'm like, hey, listen, I want somebody. I want.
Yeah. So if you want to do an online party, I have this script and all the pictures that I can email to you, and basically,
I think I have them.
Okay. Well, all you do is just post. Like, you just post on that wall, and then you wait 1 or 2 minutes, and then you post again. But it's good to have 2 or 3 people doing it together, simply because if somebody asks a question, you want to have somebody that's there. If you're worried, if you're posting, you can't really answer questions. Like, it's just too hard to go back and forth. It's okay if you want to do it on your own. Obviously this is your business. You can do it on your own, but I definitely suggest having your upline or contacting me and saying, hey, look, I'm going to do a party. Do you mind helping me out with it or whatever? And I'll be there. Like, I'll give you all this stuff so that you can do the posting. I'll just answer questions or whatever for you. But another thing, sometimes whenever the parties are too small, like if you send out 100 invites, and you only have 2 or 3 people. I mean, let's face it, this business is a numbers game. The more people that you talk to, the better your chances of signing a loyal or a distributor, right? You just have to find that right person. Well, with the online parties, if you don't have anybody show, like, it sometimes it's better when it's a big party and you have like 100, 200 people that show up, because even just click going, because 9 times out of 10, even out of those couple hundred that say that they're going to the party, you're only going to have like 5, maybe 10 that are actually like interacting on your posts and that are like actually commenting and, liking stuff and stuff like that. So you don't want people to think that people aren't interested, because that's not the case at all. A lot of people tune into the parties, they just don't engage. So you want to be careful of that too. But yeah, I try to do parties at least once a month, twice a month sometimes, just depends. But yeah, if you have questions, just message me and I can send you all the stuff for that. So, does anybody else have any questions? If not, oh, there you go. There's Emily.
Hi.
Hi.
I want to say that this crazy girl is so inspirational and so motivational. Like, if y'all are ever having a slump moment, just go watch her on her page, because she's so full of life. And I literally learned so much from her just being with her almost 24/7 for 3 days that I'm having withdrawals. Yeah.
Awesome.
And like, her love that she has for this is contagious. So everybody should get a chance to be around her. I'm so happy for your success.
I love
what are you talking about? What are you talking about? $23 weight loss. Explain that.
Girl. Okay, so the other day I posted, oh God, what was it? Who would be interested in a $23 weight loss? Oh my God. I don't know. I wish, how you can't go back like maybe 12 hours on your Facebook and look at, sometimes you can, but that's what it was. Man, it literally said like, do you remember Brittany?
Fat Fighters, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, it's just saying, asking if they want to join
who'd be interested in a $23 weight loss challenge. Something like that.
Yeah, it's just the Fat Fighters.
Yeah, and that's it. And they're like, and some people are like, really, it's only $23? And it's like, well, listen, this is what it does. And that's when, okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So when I posted that about it, I got so many people interested, and I was like, okay, now is the time you do the demonstration of the Fat Fighters. So literally, I think 4 hours later, because I posted in Dream Chasers, I was like, can I use olive oil? And so literally, Emily, like 4 or 5 hours later, I did the Fat Fighter demo. And so, yeah, that was all I had said. So it's perfect. I mean, it's not a lot of BV, but it gets them there, because most of them are like, okay, well, what else could I take with it? What else do you have that can help with this? You know what I mean? So, yeah.
It's kind of like the gateway to every other. Yeah, the gateway
Supplement.
drug. The gateway drug that it works.
The supplemental gateway.
Yeah, there you go. And if you don't know what the Fat Fighter demo is, go on YouTube. If you can't find it on
Jen. I just told them, Brittany.
What?
I just told them like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, shit, I done forgot. Sorry.
Remember the water, the oil?
Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm saying if somebody else doesn't know what it is. Yeah, I know what the Fat Fighter demo is. If you don't know what the Fat Fighter demo is, Google it. If you can't find it on Jen's page, just like Google it or go to YouTube and search it. I know Ashley Fowler has a video of it too.
Yes.
Several people have done it, and it's great.
It's wonderful, because people want to see what the products are doing,
Yeah, and I absolutely love, you teach me stuff every day. I absolutely love the trick of, whenever you're talking to somebody or whatever, you post a picture about what you're talking about them too. But yeah, that's just amazing. And I completely agree with Emily. You're inspirational. Your love and passion for this business and for the products is definitely contagious. Steven's over here texting me, telling me how I need to come downstairs, and I'm
Oh,
like,
no. Oh, you don't.
because I'm not going to bed right now. Because I'm like so hyped up right now.
You tell him that if he tells you that you need to work you work in his business right now, so he needs to calm down.
Thank you. Anyways, yes, I absolutely love you. You are very inspirational. Thank you so much for doing this call. And sharing all of your tips with us.
You're so welcome.
Everybody else got something out of it. I'm gonna put this on YouTube, and then I'm gonna post it in. I'll post it in our chats, and then I'll post it in the Diva group as well, so you can go back if you got on late or missed out on something or whatever.
Great.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.